beauties, welcome back to my channel. I almost couldn't get that out. Today I am going to show you my current beauty routine. It's changed a lot. Honestly, I'm so active. We're not going anywhere, but there are days when I just want to feel human and beautiful, you know, just a little bit of pep in my step. So that's what I'm going to show you today. It's not going to be a bunch of crazy products, and I'm just going to show you some application tips with the skin so it doesn't look so heavy. My skin is prepped and moisturized. I have all of my creams on. I have my SPFs. I have everything. And the thing that I like to start off if I'm going to be doing like this minimal look is my skin. So I'm going to go in first with a primer. I bounce around with primers all the time, but lately I've been loving the Porefessional. It looks like this. It's by Benefit, and I honestly have never used this until recently. I don't even know why, because this is so many people's tried and true, but yeah, I really like it. I'm just going to concentrate it on the center of my face, underneath my eyes, anywhere where you have some fine lines and wrinkles or some pores. And if you have some large pores, if you just pat this product in, I really find that it will help you with those areas if you don't like them. But I really like putting it underneath my eyes and around my nose because I find that that's where I'm the most porous. Alright, so lately for foundation, I have been loving this Makeup Forever ReBoot. It says it brightens, smooths, firms, hydrates, and evens out, and that's pretty much what I would say it does. I really like it because it's lightweight and it makes my skin look even. It doesn't look full coverage, none of that. It's more of a natural looking foundation. The brush that I use with this is the one that they recommend. Makeup Forever actually sent this to me, so I don't know if I would actually go out and buy this brush. I'm sure you can find one in your collection, but it is fabulous. If you like pairing products, then you'll like that. I'm just going to use a pump of this, and I'm going to dot it on my face like so. I wouldn't say this is my go-to shade either. It's Y405. I think it's a little bit too light now, just because I've been going to the beach. I've been living my summer life. And yeah, it's a little bit too light, but I'm going to bronze my face, so it's going to work out. And that's it. That's all that I use on my face. The goal here for me is to see my skin. I just want to take away the dull look of the skin, you know? So I feel like by just using just a little bit to even out my skin tone really helps out the skin. I'm looking for some full coverage here, but if you want to, by all means. Next, I like to bronze my skin, and I've been liking using a foundation for that actually. This Covergirl Olay Simply Ageless. It's the shade Toasted Almond. I just feel like this gives me a natural tan look to my skin. I use a brush to apply it. This one is by IT Cosmetics. It's the Radiant Foundation brush. Looks like this, and I just work this into the product and just warm up my face like I would with a bronzer. This is a liquid, right? And then I just will, pat it into the bronzing places. If you've never tried this before, I 100% recommend it. And you don't even need anything fancy. You can just buy a foundation shade or something, a cream foundation shade that's 1 or 2 shades darker than yours. I wouldn't go too much darker if you were wanting it for bronzing like I'm doing here. And that's it. You see how it gave me that warmth? It's what I'm looking for. I feel like we're already looking alive by just adding those 2 products. And this takes no time at all, especially if you're just going to put mascara on. But I want to show you that you can wear eyeshadow with minimal makeup on your skin. This is like, I feel like model makeup. Models will wear minimal foundation on their skin, you know? And yeah, just bronzing up my nose just a smidge. And that's it. And then we're going to take care of those dark circles, of course. So I'm sure you guys have seen it going around, but I initially saw it on TikTok. It's a new way to apply your concealer, and if you've never tried this, this is fantastic, especially if you are someone who wears minimal makeup anyways. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit. And also, if you are getting older, aging skin, less is more, girls. Less is more when it comes to the concealers and the foundations. I'm just going to apply some in the inner corner and then right here. Just like that. And you can also leave this as your last step if you wanted to clean up your eyeshadow as well, that would work amazing for that. And I like to let my concealer sit for just a little bit. I feel like it makes it a little more heavy duty, giving a little more coverage. So that's what we're gonna do there. All right, I take a sponge like this. It's not dampened or anything like that. And I will initially blend it out just a little bit, like that. Just take care of that darkness. And then I like to blow it out with the brush afterwards. Look at that. I feel like we look lifted, awake. I feel like it even made our nose look a little more thin. And the reason I would like going in with the brush to blow it out is because I feel like it leaves the product there and allows you to just, you know, blow out the edges. Could be totally wrong, but it appears to be doing that. You see? Cleaned up those edges so nicely. And then you can take whatever's left over on the brush and just put it on the bridge of your nose and your chin if you want. I feel like that made all the difference in the world. So sorry for the lighting. And then I'll just go in with the foundation brush that I used and blend it all out so it's like nice and seamless. And then once I'm doing that, I like going in still with a translucent powder, but with very little product. And I like going in with Tarte Beauty's little heart sponge. And I'll just go in with a bit of product like this, and I will set the under eyes very lightly. The goal is to just make sure that there's no creasing. You're not trying to bake, you're not trying to look heavily powdered, you know, none of that. Just like that. And then you can take the excess if you want and put it on the rest of your face. And to make sure I don't look splotchy and that my skin just looks even, I like to go in with the translucent, no color, no nothing. This is just the primed and poreless powder, the pore blurring and mattifying face powder by Too Faced. It looks like this. And I'm just going to take that and generously apply my brush in it and take the excess and just pat on my forehead, everywhere where we put a liquid, just to, you know, lock it in and make sure it doesn't appear patchy when we put bronzers and stuff on top. To just set that bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Private Island Instant Warmth Bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. Fenty Beauty has amazing products. I'm also using a Fenty Beauty brush. They go fabulous together. I'm just setting that in. Don't have to go heavy-handed or anything. Blush, I'm going in with Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in Ecstasy. Good gosh, that was a tongue twister. I like this because look how neutral toned it is. It looks washed out. I will try and get a shot of it, not in this bright lighting, so you can really see what it looks like. And I like this because it gives a natural flush. Like if you were to blush or something, it's the shade that it would be. It's so beautiful. And it makes you look sun-kissed. Perfect. Also love the color Fresco. It's like a brown, bronzy blush. And if I want to feel a little more bronzy or I want to deepen up a blush, I like to go in with this. So I'm just doing that just a smidge over here by my contour area. Not going too crazy. I kind of maybe went a little too crazy because I'm looking blushy. It's okay, girl. Grab you a fluffy brush. It's all good. All right, and now for my eyebrows. The pencil that I'm going to use is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim, and the shade is in Black Brown. I really love this brow pencil. I think it's so good for how cheap it is. Brush them out. I'm not going to fill them in heavy, but I'm just going to give them some shape. I like to go in with the brow gel afterwards, so that's what we're going to do. If you have brunette hair, then this color is perfect. I wouldn't even get dark brown. I would get this black brown. All right, then I'm going to go in with this Neutrogena concealer to just define the bottom portion of the brow. You'll see it. It's going to make a huge difference. It's not going to make them look like you drew them on there either. It's just going to clean them up so they look like they have more shape and that you spent more time. I'm just going to do right here. And then when I'm done with that, I go in with the brow gel. This one is just by Hourglass. It's the Brow Volumizing Gel Fiber. And then I brush the hairs up. I feel like that makes them look more full. Sisters, not twins. Remember that. I know I overuse this thing so much, but this is my realistic routine, so I'm just gonna use it. I'm going in with the Born This Way, the Neutrals Nude. I use this thing all the freaking time, and it's because it has the perfect neutral shades for that throw-on eyeshadow look. And these are the colors that I use. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I just like to warm up my crease, which is all you need from the day-to-day girl. But I mean, if you want to be glam, because I have those days too. Just warm up that, and then I'll drag a little bit of the same color underneath. And to add just a little bit of dimension, I go in with that deeper color right here, basically contouring your lid. Doing the same to the other side. And that's it for eyeshadow, guys. Well, on the lid at least. Then I'll go in in the inner corner with my highlight, and then this shimmery shade in here, the shimmering pearl color. This just opens up your eyes, guys, so much. If you got little small eyeballs like me, then it's greatly appreciated. Whatever I can do. All right, once you're all curled, I go in with a waterproof mascara. If you have downward facing lashes, waterproof mascara is what's going to hold the curl for you. I know it is a pain in the ass to wipe out, but it's going to keep those lashes standing up tall and proud. And don't you forget those lower lashes. And if you have weak ones like me, girl, try the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Base, girl. It makes them have more texture and something to actually grip onto when you put the mascara on. And it will find those fine little hairs that you have, which is my problem. And it will make them stick out so that the mascara you put on top will work. All right, and then now we are going to highlight our face, and I've been enjoying the MAC Selena collab, and the shade is in Leyenda. Sorry, don't roast me. But see, isn't that beautiful? Oh, just makes you look like you're glowing. It's not too gold. Totally wearable, and I feel like you can put it everywhere. I hope it's not limited. Oh, it is limited edition, but I don't think they're gone yet. Oh my gosh, I did not even film this lip, so I have to tell you what it is again. So this lippy is just Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in Pillow Talk. I just spread it all over my mouth. And then I put this Origins lipstick in Pink Blossom. It's not really an emollient lip shade. It's more like a lip balm with some tint to it. I really, really like it. It feels nourishing, and I love it. And then I have this Buxom lip gloss in Hot Toddy. Sorry guys, I didn't get to film an outro, but this is the complete look. It's my go-to if I'm gonna go and leave the house and I just need like a quick makeup application and I wanna feel fresh face. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.